Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars and our wonderful little city and landscape so far. So I did figure out how to change
Sector
the view,
scan.
which is rather nice. So now we are back to our more familiar angles. And I have thought a little bit more about what we want to do, and I realized that we have set up a good but not the best ideas with things. So over here we have micro manufacturing. That was good when I didn't think that we had any extra electronic factories. We now have one being built and an extra prefab. So we sort of stuffed up there, but it does mean we don't have to do that. And since we do want that dome going, I think we're going to look at importing more colonists. So I was going through some of our techs and seeing exactly what they did. I think picking up the compact passenger module would be a really good idea. So if we can bring in instead of 12, 22 colonists is a far better use of our time and fuel. So we will actually put that just up here. It doesn't matter that the deep metal is pushed back a little. Where we were was fine, but it will make sure that we can get this dome up and running, and everything should be going smoothly. Yes, so over here we are doing fairly well. Now, yes, we have the security station turned off, as well as the research lab, but assuming we can fix everything else, we should be okay. Now, at the moment we are making a botanist, scientist, and an engineer. You know what? I think we fire the scientist, maybe. We don't need... What is it? We get 104 per shift, I think it is. So maybe we could put the botanist into this shift and move the scientist over. Yeah, you know what? We have plenty to spare. Yep, sitting on far too much. So that is a bonus of, what is this? 226 science from excess power. But if we kick you out of the job, close that shift, and open up the research lab, how does that go? So we were on 226. Let's have a quick check. So excess power is still fairly high. Don't think it's really made a difference here nor there. But let's have a look. A research building still at 0%. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see how that changes. Alright, but either way, I think that is a better use of our manpower. In fact, we could even possibly turn off this fusion reactor and have more people working in machine parts factories or the polymer factory. Given that we have, what is this, a botanist and an engineer? Yeah, we could probably fire the engineer and then put them back to work in one of these machine parts factories or the polymer factory. Actually, we should probably just go ahead and check how much is the difference in our production. We still have plenty left over. So the 46, so we do have the other dome turned off at the moment, so that will be a big difference. But yeah, okay, so that's a difference of 112. We really do not need that much. It's beyond a little bit excessive. So let's pick out the engineer, turn off that shift. They can go to work straight away. Sorry that your day plans are ruined, but I do not care. Alright, and do we go for... Do we go for that, or do we go for... You know what? Polymers are our primary concern. Let's open up a shift and make sure that we are getting as much in the ways of polymers as possible. assuming that that's where they will work. Alright, yep. No. Either way, not really a concern. Alright, so let's check out our research lab. Okay, so this is 138. Yep. Well worth the difference in science. From excess power to researching. Yeah, it's research labs are definitely the way to go. Now, I was looking at our technologies as well, and I have not really thought too hard about it before, but I did realize that there is this amplify tech. Whereabouts is it? Was it robotics or physics? It was here somewhere. Amplify. Oh, there it is, under physics. Okay. So extractors can be amplified, which will increase production by 25%, but they'll also consume more. Now, realistically, that is nothing bad whatsoever because, hang on, extractors? I thought that would also work for our industry as well. Factory amplification. Okay, that's the one that I was looking at. Binaries and factories increased by 25%. This is the one that we really want to pick up on, and then we can follow it up with the extractors. Just because at the end of the day, we want to be producing more, and what we're producing does not make up half as much as what we're currently gaining from the rest of the map. Okay, so if we can get these techs done, we should continue to gain a little bit of funding, and if we get enough, we shall send out for a new command drone. We are beginning to realize the pains of not having one because now we can't add in more of those. Now, we probably could if we micromanaged, but that feels a little bit silly. And since we're not hurting, we have, what is it, another 15 days worth of water? I think we'll be fine. Alright, so what have we got here? We could get, if we send off 10 rockets, 10 drones, we can get something unknown, but that's alright. Officers we don't really want to do. We don't want to be spending manpower. We don't have the resources right now to launch the satellite, although we certainly will do so. Yeah, RC Commander, that's it. We cannot do that one because we don't have one. So that will be waiting. Geologists we're not going to do. We're not going to send medics off. Not yet anyway. We need plenty more. Still need meteor protection first. Yep. And another RC Commander. Well, I guess we're definitely going to be doing that. And Project Cobalt will get us more tech. So we will need to do that at some point. Alright, now, how many scientists do we have actually? That's research progress. And we only need 3. How many do we have in our little colony here? Let's go. That's colonists, tourists, specializations. Okay, we have scientists. We have 2. Okay, so we're still short. So that will not work for us. But good to know that they are there. Research should hopefully be done in 9 days. Okay. And then we can also send off all the what do we call it? Bringing in more meteors. Not that we've had any meteors bring us any goods. They've almost hit a few of our locations, but so far nothing terrible. Right.
Sector scanned.
Oh, I just saw we are sitting on 18 polymers, so we're going to set this straight away, and we want to get more babies. All right, anomaly. Here we go. All the way up there. You know what? That's okay. It's about time that we found something up here. Make the most of the terrain, and let's count you in, you as well, and that should be good for now. Right, close that out. And how is our little... That's an explorer. transport. Okay. Our transport still has plenty to do. Let's go and get them to collect all of these and bring them back to base. Alright. Storage is looking pretty good. We have plenty of concrete, plenty of metals. No, nothing to worry about whatsoever. What's going on here? Stored concrete? Ah. Are we just not doing this properly, or? Huh. Power consumption, drones. Why are you... Storage space? Oh, yes. Do we not have a place for concrete over here? Oh, our concrete depot is maxed out. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and fix that issue. Storage. Resource-specific storages. Oh, okay, so these are for the future text that we have opened up. Alright, well, since that's not the case, let's just go here and go for our concrete. Yeah, pop that there. And now our robots will do their thing. Alright, so that will increase our production by 20 per sol. Yeah, we are doing A-okay. A-okay. Alright, now how is this? The holographic scanner is on. Oh, we can actually turn it on and off. Okay, that's interesting.
Anomaly analyzed.
Ooh, anomaly. Fantastic. New
There's
text.
more to the barren environment.
Thank you very much. More to the barren environment of... We've heard the same thing so many times now. What did we get? Okay, so there's a research amplification. That's good, increases power, but again, more output. There is deep water extraction, which we should probably be taking at some point eventually. Workshops. Decorations have more comfort. Sanatoriums. Institutes. Martian copyrights. So, this tech is repeatable and can be researched multiple times. So we can gain funding through spending money. And then Martian-borns don't take any damage from disaster. Wow. Okay. That will be useful. Did we take a tech actually to stop our Martian-born from being penalized from working outside? I feel like we had found that, but we could be wrong. None of those. Got specialization penalties. Gene adaptation, nope. Bioengineering. Microgravity. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. I'm just going to assume that we've already taken it. Okay. Although we definitely do want to come back and grab this Martian-born education boost. We really do waste a lot of time educating our people. But at the end of the day, let's just go to auto. We don't need to specify one thing in particular. Alright, and do we have any... No, we do not have any unemployed. That is good to see. Alright, 42. We will do the resupply shortly, but again, we want to...
Resources are low.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get those done first. Alright. Those electronics have been consumed at a fairly rapid pace. Okay. That is a concern. That is definitely a concern. Right, so what do we have here? Geologists. Yeah, making plenty. What to do? We really need to get this dome up and running. Alright, so if we go to... Hang on a second. Go to our research. We're making 750. That means this should take us about 5 days. Can we get through? What is it? We have how much left here? 55 of the way. That says, let's just look at the ETA. So that's 7 days remaining. Well, 7 days, so that'll be a total of 12 days away. We certainly do not have 12 days worth of research. Alright, well, you know what? We have, what do you call it? 25 of the rare metals. We'll get a good amount of money. Yeah, you know what? Let's send the Catan back to Earth. Even though it is a little light, we can at least make some amount of money, pay for more electronics, and then since we have, you know, 2 rocket ships, we either use one of them to bring more people in, or we send one, or we just bring both of them back at the same time. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what we're going to do. Alright, electronics factory, that is probably needs to get built now. And so does the amphitheater. What are we looking at? Maintenance. Yeah, polymer production does count. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we want this to be as efficient as possible. So the water is going well. We have plenty here. Yep. Alright, well, since that is the case, we should probably... Where shall we connect our water line? Now, we probably don't want to just going directly into our dome. Although maybe that is best just from a logistics perspective. Just run that across. Tag it in. Yeah, you know what? We may as well. It's not going to make that big of a difference. And they have enough to share between them all anyway. Yeah, alright, so that's what we're going to do. Let's go straight to our life support, create some pipes, and we will run this further out. Oh, what's going on? It's going to be placed in a dome. Ah, right. Well, that would make sense. And we can't go there, so alright, fine. Let's just follow. Can we do that? No, objects. Sometimes they're a bit of a hassle. Alright, we'll just go up. Make that straight. And then we will run that all the way across. And then we'll go that far. And that's probably the closest. Yeah, that should connect into everywhere. Probably makes more sense to have it connect directly over and into, yeah, and directly into all of the others. Well, if we go there, and click there, and then that should, yeah. It's a little bit messy, I know, but
Sector
at the end of the
scan.
day, if it gets us everything connected, that's all that matters. Alright, and now we have a new anomaly found. Fantastic. Where is our little rover? Alright. Go and scan that. Okay, we have a food fight on our hands. What's going on? 2 of the largest fast food chains have filed simultaneous requests to serve the colonists. Would you like a diet soda with your triple burger for free? Your only obligation is to make the colonists eat and supposedly enjoy their branded meals. Well, we can... Okay. So the first option is Mars food will always be bio and organic, so all food service buildings grant more comfort. The second option is give the permission to work Ronalds, totally not the other things, and that will make food imports much cheaper, or give permission to the Burglar King for free construction of food service buildings. You know what? We really don't gain much out of the free construction. We don't really need to import food. We have been doing so well with that. Let's just go for the straight up comfort and say no to the fast food. Alright. That looks like a good idea.
Funding received.
Alright, funding received. That is good to see. We have electronics maintenance of 1.1. Yeah, you know what? Let's we're gonna have... Oh, we also wanted a rover, didn't we? We wanted a command module. So if we look at the cargo rocket, how much would an RC commander cost? That is 300 million. Okay. And then if we went here, we could afford another 10. Is that the best use of our money? I think we're going to resupply. We haven't one more rocket back. Yeah, right. Let's just go back for a second. Yeah, we have 2 rockets here. We could probably afford to take everybody else and put them in the new dome and just have a fairly skeleton crew. But we might actually get the engineers up and running. Sorry, not the engineers, the electronics all working. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We will go for a handful of electronics just to make sure that we don't hit a deficit and an instant death spiral. We'll bring back a commander so we can accomplish those space missions. And with, well, realistically, we don't need to spend money on anything else. We could buy a handful of drones, but that's not really worth it to us. Concrete, no. Polymers, we're creating them. Orbital probes, it would speed up our searching, but again, it just feels like it's an excess. So let's go right ahead and supply ourselves with some more. And let's, yeah, you know what? Actually, that is a great idea. You know what? We're going to use that RC commander so we can build these things and then we'll send that off in space. So let's make sure we have that all up and running. There, maybe we go from here. Right, so we can step aside to about there. And then we will run that straight to here. A little bit janky. And actually, no, that should probably do it. They are a shared space, I'm fairly certain. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can then go back and salvage these other pipes because we don't need to leave them to go poorly. And then we will go for more power. And we will just run the power cables along the exact same route as the final. All right. Wonderful. And since that's the case, we can also salvage the remainder of... Careful not to click on the wrong thing. Fantastic. All right, now we still have that safety switch, so that will go nicely. And, you know what? Actually, no, we can't place another valve on the end until it is fully complete. But speaking of things that are complete, we have all of this. So let's go right ahead and put that in now and make sure that we have fail-safed our situation. Pipe valve, and you know what? It's close enough. We'll just put this on the corner. Yeah, we'll put it on the corner so it's nice and easy to find. And we'll pop that here. And then we will pop the other one over here. Right, yeah, you know what? I'll put that here. Just so it's near the other pipe. The other valve. And if we do end up building anything else around here that needs water, we can we can route that in without too much hassle. Alright, so how are we going? Our research is pretty good, but I think we should go ahead and get more people from Earth. So you know what? I think I will go and search through the selection panel and list everyone that we will bring on, and we will meet up again on the other side of that. So thank you very much for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.